Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. This is the Boston Open at the Wayside Athletic Club, and it's the start of our coverage of singles in this tournament. We are watching Mejia taking on Maria Paz Riquelme. Riquelme, as some people call her, but it's Riquelme. Mejia in the blue shorts will be the heavy favorite in this match. Riquelme played well this morning, defeating Valpuri in 2 comfortable games. This is the first work for Mejia. She got a bye into this round. And Mejia will be intent on closing this out quickly. She is the highest seed, the 3 seed. Riquelme 14. And look at that, a serve perfectly into the back left corner.
3-0.
So Mejia's like, wait, what? Why? Doesn't like the call. Riquelme is a left-handed player. Does add a little wrinkle to the play, but Mejia will be comfortable with left-sided players given her partner in doubles is Alexandra Herrera. They're the 1 seeds in doubles, although haven't been playing as well as they might have wanted over the last few months, I would surmise. That's really well done for Mejia. Thought about taking it early. Let the ball come off the back wall. Nice and relaxed, clean winner.
4-0.
So we have a grate down by the floor on the back wall that is, it's not straight. And so sometimes we do get some unusual bounces coming off that wall. 10 lights in this show court as well. Affects the ceiling ball sometimes. On a point. Ball kicks out off that corner. Riquelme not able to return it. Again, excellent clean hitting from Mejia. Riquelme right now with no response other than taking a timeout. We're going to take a timeout too. Back in just 1 minute.
The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways that I can help my athletes and better prepare as a coach.
So I thought joining this master's program would help me learn different ways to attack my job.
Another point for Mejia. The route continues. Riquelme overswinging on that last shot, setting up Mejia for a wide angle. This time, Riquelme gets back into the service box. Let's see what she can do with it.
0-9.
Starts with 1 point and then builds. Ooh, surely an avoidable hinder. Mejia just smiles. Doesn't let it affect her, Mejia. Loose serve. Opens up the court. Mejia has never lost to Riquelme, 2-0 on tour. And you can see why. That's a perfect serve over to the left side. Look at those soft hands. Another point over on that right side where the ball kicks out. Riquelme is going to take her second and final timeout. She needs to get mentally back in this because right now Mejia is controlling everything. And we're back live, everyone. We're going to try to give you some updates on other scores. A reminder that there's 3 matches going on at 3 p.m. as well as 4 p.m. So we'll try to give you some updates on those scores as they progress. Huge thank you to Stuart Solomon and Solomon Racket and Sports, current USAR president, for hosting this event. Always a pleasure to be here. We always have a lot of fun, even if it's cold, Stuart. Very chilly day here in Boston, but on the court, Montse Mejia with yet another ace. She is on fire.
13-0.
And the puppet master at the moment's Mejia, pushing Riquelme around the court.
14-0.
Looking for a donut in game one. And gets it. Backhand, guiding that ball into the front left corner. Pinch winner. Mejia claims the first. 15-0. And we're back live, everybody. Tim Backhurst joining you this afternoon. Just a reminder, we have more matches coming up for you today. In fact, several more. Maria Jose Vargas and Cheryl Lotz. I'm looking forward to that one. Cheryl Lotz played very well this morning, and it's great to see her back on tour. Maria Jose Vargas has played well, but I think she'll be the first to admit hasn't played as well as she would like to over the last few months. And I know she's had one or two niggling injuries that have bothered her, hoping she's 100% healthy this weekend. Speaking of Maria Jose Vargas, she's down to my right. Looks like she's putting on a little bit of icy hot or something on her right arm. Again, she'll be on court next and hasn't played so far today. A number of these players, such as Riquelme, have both in singles and doubles. This is Riquelme's third match of the day. And again, Mejia with such soft hands, able to guide that ball into the front left corner.
2-0.
So I think our ref has the score backwards. Screen serve, second serve coming up. Clean winner again for Mejia, who's hitting low and hard. Two aspects. Yep. That's really good. Good form, good technique, good control of power, not overswinging as Mejia. And that ball stays low and crisp. And I mentioned at Arizona, Mejia looked a little different, a little sharper, a little more clinical than I'd seen her maybe even for a year. She became world number 1 at the end of the 23 season, last tournament of the 23 season. And 24, I think she'll admit, that's such a mishit from Riquelme. The 23-24 season was not her best. Oh my goodness. Riquelme all over that court, and looks like she slipped and fell. Scrambling on the floor to keep that one alive, and not surprisingly taking a timeout at 7-0. Alexandra Herrera Rodriguez, Maria Rene Rodriguez. Herrera won the first 15-2. Martinez and Scott has yet to start. That's our other 3 p.m. match. Yes, back to Mejia. I think once she became number 1, instead of being the hunter, she became the hunted. And I think struggled with that a little bit mentally. And did all right that season, but didn't play her best. As a consequence, lost that top seed to Vargas, and then, of course, Vargas lost that top seed to Longoria. But seeing Mejia in January, it was a different Mejia. It was a confident Mejia. It was a fit, fast Mejia. And as I said, clinical, executing shots very well. Little trivia question for you. We saw Donut in game 1. I've seen one perfect donut in racquetball, professional racquetball. It was Longoria. Which player was she playing? By perfect, I mean Longoria won 15 straight points to start the match. Through the legs, Mejia. And backhand pinch winner. Stays in play. That's messy. Wow, Riquelme is putting in so much effort into these rallies. The key is her inability to put the ball down. She's having opportunities, but keeping them alive, and you can see Mejia is just guiding the ball where Riquelme is not. Another routine forehand pinch winner for Mejia. Made it look so easy. Herb says Samantha Salas. It was not. I don't remember the date. It would be around 2018, 2019 that I saw this. Oh, that was pretty. If you're asking, the trivia question is, which player lost to Longoria in game one 15-0 without winning a single rally? So good. Really love how Mejia takes the ball early off the bounce. Not many players do that. They tend to backpedal, go to the ceiling. She attacks, and by attacking, she keeps her opponent out of position. 11-0. It's not Janice Leon. I'll tell you, it is a current touring pro. That should give you an idea. Riquelme puts it down. It was not Rhonda Rasic. If I told you the country, Mike Jimenez, you would know the answer, so I'm not going to do that. That in itself might be a clue. Oh, so good. The wrist action in that forehand on this right side for Mejia was extraordinary. You may not see it from the screen, but in order for her to get this ball back and go straight, she had to really whip that wrist through, and what a fine finish it was. Timeout on the court taken by Riquelme. And we're back, everybody. Tim Baghurst was asking the question, which player lost to the game one to Paula Longoria? 15-0 without winning a rally. And one of you got it. It was not Centellas. It was not Kelani Lawrence. It was Carla Munoz. And right now, May not be perfect donuts, but Mejia is on course to claim 2 games here without a point from Riquelme. 12-0. As one of you mentioned in the chat, Riquelme is not a bad player. Mejia is just playing sublime right now. Look at that. Clean, down the line, no sidewall, 2 bounces before the back wall. We're watching some textbook racquetball, everybody. Can't help but admire the skills of Mejia. That's too good from Riquelme, though. Ball came off that back wall, and now Riquelme in with a chance. Can she do it? Look at that. Again, attacking it early, not letting the ball come off the back wall, straight down the line, side out.
13-0.
Nice shot from Riquelme. Backhand winner. These two met twice in 2024. Mejia winning both of them.
14-0.
And here it is. A chance for the dreaded double donut. And Mejia skipped it. And there it is. Outstanding play from Montse Mejia. She claims it in a score that nobody wants if you're the opponent. 15-0, 15-0. Well, coming up at 4 p.m., we have Vargas. She's already been watching down here. She hasn't been on this court this tournament. She's had buys in the quarters and singles, but the 2 seed is coming up, taking on Cheryl Lotz, who is playing excellent racquetball over the last couple months. You do want to join us for that. That's at 4 p.m. Vargas, Lotz. We'll be back then.